morning all of you. I hope you are doing great, right? Are you fine? So let's start our today's class with the previous recapitulation. Okay, in the previous class we have seen affirmative and negative sentences. Do you remember? Do you remember what we have learned in previous class? Affirmative and negative sentences. What does it mean, affirmative? Affirmative means the plain sentence which has not the following words. What are those words? Never, no, not, neither, nor. Such words are not included. Such sentences are called as affirmative sentences, and negative sentences are called for sentences which has in the sentence no word, no, never, neither, nor. Such words are there, then it is called as a negative sentence, right? So I request all of you to open your textbook. For 2 minutes we will be recapitulating the previous topic and then we will go forward with the today's class, right? So I request you all to open page number 64, affirmative and negative sentences. I will within 2-3 minutes we will be recapitulating this, okay? I don't want pizza to eat. I want a pizza to eat. Okay, these are two different sentences. These are two different sentences. I don't want a pizza to eat. I want a pizza to eat. Here in this sentence, don't word is seen, right? Is used. Here that word is not used. What does it mean, don't? Don't means it's a contraction of do plus not. It's a contraction of do plus not. So in this sentence, not is used with do. It means it's a negative sentence. It's a negative sentence. And this sentence where we cannot see any negative word like no, never, neither, nor, not. So it's not there. So such word is called as such sentence is called as a affirmative. Those who were absent for the previous class, have you got it? Have you understood? Take a screenshot if you want. So where the words are used like, I will be writing it. No, nor, neither, okay, never, not, none. No, nor, neither, never, not and none is used in the sentence they are called as a negative sentence, right? Negative sentence. What do you find in the negative sentence? In the negative sentence you find no, nor, neither, never, not or none words. When they are used in the sentence, that time it is called as a negative sentence. And in the positive sentence or affirmative sentence, you do not find these words. Very easy. And we had done in the previous class question number 1, exercise 1 to 7, okay, and 7 to 14 I told you to do it by your own as a homework. I hope you have completed It's very easy to find it out. With this hint, you can understand it quickly whether the sentence is positive or affirmative, or it's a negative sentence. You can find it out very easily. You need to read the topic from the textbook. Okay. So this way we have completed affirmative and negative sentences. Today we are going to start a new topic from the textbook. That is everything happens. Everyday things. Okay. That is everyday things. I will be writing the board. Those who are absent can take the screenshot. Those who are absent can take the screenshot and complete the exercise question number 1 from the grammar. Okay, what is the topic name? Affirmative and negative sentences. I hope that you have taken the screenshot. I will erase the board. So today we are going to see a new topic from English. So open the English textbook. First topic. What is the name? Everyday things. Everyday things. This is a poem. What is this? It's a poem. Lessons means prose. Okay. Lessons means prose. It is called as a prose. And this is poem. Everything. Everyday things. What do you do every day? What do you do every day? I will open the chat box. You write. What do you do every day? Yes, chat box is open for you. Your daily routine you have to type and say. Type it in the chat box without any spelling mistake and tell me what do you do every day. Let's see what do you do. I get up, I brush my teeth, I have bath, I take tea. This is my routine. What do you do every day? I want to know your schedule, your routine every day. Write it in the chat box. What do you do? No? You are not doing anything? No answers in the chat box? I have permitted you to type in the chat box. I think you do not do anything. Okay, some children are doing some things, right? What are they saying? My voice is not coming. Okay. I'll check. Mic is on. No. It's unmute, sir. It's unmute. Okay. Yes? My voice is not coming. But just a minute. I'll exit and I'll rejoin. Just a minute. I'll rejoin. Is my voice audible now? You can message in the chat box. Is my voice audible now? Show the thumbs up. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, if you have not heard the previous... Okay. Thank you. Okay. Enough. Thank you all. Stop now messaging. Okay. Let's get back to the point. What I told you. What do we do every day? What do we do every day? In everyday's routine, what do we do? That you need to say. Yes, what do we do? For example, I get up, then I brush my teeth, I have bath, I have breakfast, I take tea, then I get ready for the school and I come to school and take the classes. What is your routine? What is your routine? Okay, some are messaging. You are not supposed to talk to each other. Shifa and Anvi, you are not supposed to talk to each other. Yes, very good. Rashi is getting up at 5 o'clock. Great, Rashi. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. What do you do, others? Jaya. Okay. Good. Okay, Dhruv gets up at 4 o'clock. Only that much? Only getting up and you are attending the class? You are not doing anything else? Okay, I will close the chat box. Thank you all for your responses. So see, in this, okay, Kaveri gets up at 5, Bhavat gets up at 6:30. You are speaking about only getting up. I am asking all the things you do after getting up in a day, whatever you do. Now in this topic we are going to see what the people do. Actually, the people do the routine scheduled things, okay, whether you are rich or you are poor, whether you are middle, okay. So whatever your status is in the society, it doesn't matter. Whatever our routine is, that we have to follow, right? Every day everyone is doing everything same every day, right? Whoever, whether it's a king or it's a beggar or it's a sweeper, anybody, whoever it will be, is whether it's a driver, he will be doing his routine. Even he has to, driver has to comb his hair, beggar also has to comb his hair, and even king has to comb his hair, right? So the work will be the same whether the people are rich or the poor. So this poem speaks about the all everyday routine, everyday things. Let's start the poem. You have to keep the watch on the sentence which I am reading. Let's see. Open your book, page number 10 of English. The first poem, Everyday Things. Millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. Were you president, king or millionaire, you would use a comb to comb your hair. So let's see what is there in first four lines. Millionaire, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. They cannot live without everyday things. Everyday things they have to do. Whether they are millionaires, they are presidents, or they are even kings. Anybody he can be. They have to do all the regular things, everyday things. Were you president, king or millionaire, you would use a comb to comb your hair. So even president, whether you are president, king or millionaire, you will use comb only to comb your hair, or you are using different thing, anything to comb your hair? No. Maybe the comb pattern is different, the comb cost is different, but you will be using comb only to comb your hair. Next line you see. If you wish to be clean, and you would, I hope you would take a bath with water and soap. And you would have to eat, if you wanted to eat, bread and vegetables, fish and meat. So let's see next four lines. If you wish to be clean, if we want to be clean ourselves, then simply everyone will be using, everyone will take a bath with water and soap only, right? Or anybody is taking a bath with anything different material? No. They have to use soap and water only to take bath or to clean themselves. And you would have to eat, if you wanted to eat, bread and vegetables, fish and meat. Though when we feel hungry, we eat the same food items, whether you are a rich or you are a poor or you are a middle person. Everyone eats the same. It's a bread, vegetable, fish or meat. Or is there anybody, have you heard any time that king has lots of gold, so he is eating gold in the lunch and dinner? No, we cannot, right? Only whether you are a king, millionaire or a regular person, then too you have to have the same food items, okay? We cannot eat anything than that. While your drink for breakfast would probably be milk or chocolate, coffee or tea. So for drinking, what you will use? For milk, chocolate, coffee or tea. It will be regular for everyone. You would have to wear, you could hardly refuse, underclothes, outer clothes, stocking and shoes. If you wish to make reminding note, you would take a pencil out of your coat. So rhyming words are also made in this poem. You would have to wear, you could hardly refuse, underclothes, outer clothes, stocking and shoes. You cannot refuse the clothes. You have to hide your body, to cover your body, you have to wear the clothes. Everyone has to wear the clothes. Which all types of clothes you have to wear? Underclothes, outer clothes, stocking, shoes, this, all the clothes everyone has to wear. And if you want to make a note, reminding note, if you want to make, so everyone will be using the pencil only to write a note. If you wish to make a reminding note, you would take a pencil out of your coat. So what you will do, if you want to write a reminding note, you will be taking out a pencil and you will write a reminding note. It doesn't make any change for the rich or poor, whatever your status is in the society. And you couldn't sign a letter, I think, with anything better than a pen and ink. So for signing also, for making a reminder note, you need a pencil. Everyone needs a pencil. For writing, for signature, okay, sign means signature. For signature on the letter, everyone has to use pen and ink. If you wanted to read, you would be sure to look at newspaper, magazine or a book. If you want to read something, if anybody wants to read something, what they'll read? They'll read the newspapers, magazines or books. And if it happened that you were ill, if it will happen that anybody is ill, you put down some oil and or choke on a pill. So what you will take? You will take a pill, medicine. Everyone has to go to the doctor, whether you are a rich or a poor or an average person in the society. Everyone has to get to the doctor and eat tablets, medicine, have tablets or medicine to get cured early. If you had a cold, I can only suppose I would use a handkerchief for my nose. If you are sneezing, if you are feeling cold, okay, if you are not well, if you are feeling cold, then what you will do? Everyone will use handkerchief only, na? Or is anybody using something different? No. So when you are not feeling good, when you are suffering from cold, you will use a handkerchief, whether you are a millionaire, poor, or a king or a president. When you wanted to rest your weary head, weary means tired. It's a new word for you. So underline the new word, weary. New words, weary. Weary means tired. Weary means tired. When our head gets tired, whole day we work and evening we feel tired, then what do? We lie in the bed to take rest. If you had a cold, and I can only suppose you would use a handkerchief for your nose. When you wanted to rest your weary head, your tired head, when you want to give the rest, like other folks, you would hop into the bed, you will jump into the bed to take a rest. Okay, folks, people. Folks, new word for you. Folks, people. Make a note of these new words. Folks, people. Like other folks, when you feel tired, when you feel weary, what do? You go to bed. You jump, you hop into the bed to take the rest. Millennials, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. They cannot have any other option. Like regular people only, they have all the options. Like whether you are a millionaire, president or even king, you have to go through all the routine life, all the regular life as a general common person has. As common person lives, same way all the things, all the tasks, even millionaire, president and kings have to perform. Okay, maybe the standard will be different. Okay, the quality will be different of all the material they are using, but the task will be the same. Alright, so this is the poem written by Jane Eyre. So who is the poet? Jane G. It's not Jane, it's G. Eyre. She has written this poem on everyday things. It's a routine life. She wants to express from this poem that whether whatever your status is in the society, but everything, all the things are same for everyone. Okay, from eating to the bed to the comb, to the getting ready, or to the studies, for reminding note, whether it's for signature, all the things you do the same, whether you are a millionaire, you are a king or you are a president. It doesn't make any change. Okay, so routine will be the same. Things you are using, that will be same. Only the standard will be different. Only maybe some Some people, those who have much money with them, what they can do? They can use the same pen, but what purpose we use the pen for writing? Whether its cost is of 10 rupees or it's of 1000. What is the main role of the pen? To write, okay, to sign. So only the cost will differ, but the reason or the purpose will remain the same. Its usage will be the same. So this way, this Jean poet is explaining about everyday life, okay, everyday things about various people in the society. I hope you have understood this poem. If you have any query, you can ask me. I will unmute for 1 minute, children. But you are not supposed to. We have seen today everyday things poem, okay? You are supposed to learn the new words, note down the new words which I have given. Already some words are there in the textbook, that also you can write it into your notebook, okay? So there are some words, see in the textbook: millennial, choke, peel and vary. Vary word I have already given here, and this is additional word. Folk is an additional word for you. So what is millennial? A very rich person is called as a millionaire. One who has more pounds or dollars, they are called as a millionaire. Choke means suffocate or to block, choke up. Okay. Pill means tablets, medicines. Weary means very tired. These new words are there that you can write it down in your notebook. Make sentences with. Now meanings are given here in the textbook: choke and weary. With the help of that, you have to make a sentence. Okay. Let's do the sentence. You have to write it along with me in the textbook, page number 11. Start to write. Turn on your cameras, everyone, so I can check it out whether you are writing it or no. Turn on your cameras, everybody. So make sentence with. Make sentence with. First word is choke. C-H-O-K-E. What does it mean, choke? Choke means block or to suffocate. What will happen? What sentence we can make? If you do not eat carefully, you may choke on your food. If you eat quickly, then your throat chokes up, right? You cannot take in the food, right? You cannot swallow the food. If you are eating it quicker or fast, then what happens? That if you have not chewed it properly, then what happens? It gets blocked here. You get suffocation, or the food get blocked here. So you can make a sentence: if you do not eat carefully, you may choke on your food. Second word, what is there? See, weary. Weary. Turn on your camera so I can check it out whether you are writing it or no. Tanish, Bhavat, turn on your cameras. Bhavani, Shriya, Harshgauda, Shivani, Ishani, turn on your cameras and complete this task along with me. Weary. Weary sentence: the old man had become weary of his boring job. He has got tired. Okay? The old man has got tired with his routine job, with his regular job. Here two sentences I have made. You can take a screenshot. Children, take a screenshot. Complete this along with me. Choke If you do not eat carefully, if anybody is not clear, listen carefully so you can complete it. Choke. We have to make a sentence with the help of these two words. We have to use these two words in our sentence and form a sentence. Choke. If you do not eat carefully, you may choke on your food. Weary. What is the meaning? Very tired. Weary means very tired. The old man had become weary of his boring job. He has got weary. He has got tired of his boring job. Every day doing the same job for so many years. He has become old now. So he has got tired for the doing same job again and again. Okay. Take a screenshot everyone. I hope you have taken it. So let's answer that part I will give in the next class. Okay. I hope you have understood the poem.